From a scalability standpoint, implementation team, we look at this coming into a customer and, as a part of a new customer implementation, they may only be putting into the system 10% of their freight. They might only be doing their inbound. They might only be doing their outbound. But that is the first thing that an implementation manager is going to be looking at is, okay, we've got our scope of our project, but when we go through this and we're designing that future state and we're working with the customer, we want to know more than just that. We want to know how they run their business end to end, because we want to see what the next thing is. What we want to do is understanding that you're going to be using this technology and you may be rolling out more and more and more over time. That leads us to the scalability part. We're going to be designing the stand-up of your TMS, and we're going to make sure that you don't paint yourself into a corner. We want to make sure that you can grow your business with the technology and ensure that you're going to be successful with it. So that's where scalability comes in. That's the first thing that we're going to be looking at. It may not be in the scope of our project, but we're going to have that in mind when we're helping you design and we're designing for you the build, basically. So that is a huge aspect, and that's something that is actually a pretty common pitfall for people when they're doing technology projects, is they really focus too small sometimes or don't have the big picture involved, so that they end up boxing themselves in. So that's a big deal. That's one of the key things that an implementation manager will provide from a value standpoint at Lean. And it is one of the first things that we look at and one of the things we care most about, because we're nerds.